Hey, what's good, brother?
Hey, what's good, fam?
Not much,
Hey, I'm
man. Just
good. How
trying
are
to
you?
fix these technical difficulties, man.
Hey, I feel you. I feel you. Hell yeah, I was setting up too, getting ready for it also. So
That's
I'm ready
true.
when you are.
Okay, so why don't you start out by letting our listeners know your name, brother?
All right. My name's Ace Cutty, the one and only. There is, somebody else trying to jock me right now, but Anthony Ace Cutty Clark for the record, in case you ever get it, mixed up. But other than that, verified on Google, working on that Instagram verified. Just need more people to follow me, Ace Cutty the guy. But other than that, yeah, I'm from Southern California, San Diego County originally, Escondido, where I grew up at for the most part, but moved to Las Vegas about the age of 15 and a half after, I got in some trouble out in the land, you dig, but now everything's good, off papers, expired, all that. Now I'm just chasing the dream doing music. When I'm not doing that, probably in a restaurant near you, chefing and cooking up something, so that's me.
Oh, okay. You just handling your business, man. You spent a little while on you started writing lyrics at age 9.
Yes, sir. At the age of 9, yeah, we was living in North County in Vista and San Marcos between the shelters
Uh-huh.
when I was growing up in California. And then that's when I fell in love with music and hip hop, around the era, they call it the bling bling era when Ja Rule and, Birdman and Lil Wayne, everybody had the big old jewels and ice and stuff. That's when I fell in love
Yeah.
with hip hop, when I picked up my style and my swag from it. But yeah, I started writing around then from everything we was going through. It was my therapy, the way I got through everything I was experiencing in life at those times. I would just put it on paper, and by the time I finished with it, it was like other people relate or not. Whether they did or not, you feel me? This is what it was, and I always stuck with that.
Oh, okay. So you just basically grew up through hard times, and it basically helped you through that. And then you also, shoot, at age 15, man, you came out with the group Hoodstar Productions.
Yes, sir. Hillstar Productions out in Las Vegas, Cheyenne, 2009. We started out here. When I first got out, it started with me, Baby Guns, also known as Man, and Doughboy Shining Peace, our brother. We lost him earlier last year. If you like the image, like this is what we're getting into, and everything just to go hand in hand with the entertainment media.
Okay, so basically you got your hands in everything. Shoot, that's good. Jack of all trades, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
definitely good.
That's why they call me Ace. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was checking out your video, man. Should I came across it? I really can't say any cuss words because I'm trying to keep it family friendly. But it was
Yes, sir. And,
"F
and
you,"
that's why we
like, man. I
figured
see
out
that.
too. Like, I promise it gets to me. I fully understand about the family friendly. I was like,
Yeah.
I told my fans and everybody, I was like, my next stuff, like my actual album, is going to be something of the sort, something of better quality that everybody could bump for the simple fact that me, when I make music, I know I make a lot of cuss words and they think, oh, he's promoting gangbang, he's promoting this, that, or the third on the when you're not really looking deep, when you're just on the top level of it. But for the most part, at the end of the day, it goes way deeper, like you were saying, like the FU and everything else on the instrumental, because when you hear the instrumental, you're like, man, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
But then when you hear the lyrics, it's like, okay, he's really on to something. Yes, I know. It's just now trying to get it, like you said, an edited version. Now my next stuff, make sure that I got a beat, and when I work with my engineers and producers, we get it down to the level that everybody could be listener friendly, and I can do more stuff and really get my name and brand out there.
Okay. Yeah, man, you got a lot of energy though, man. When I seen that video, I was like, okay, man, this brother's got he got something going on. I'm gonna
Yes,
holler at
sir.
him, see if I can get him on there.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Like I be telling my team, like, when you really do this, when you more than a rapper, you a MC, you waited your whole life for certain times, and that was one of the times. Like I tell them, every time we hop in the booth, every time we do a music video, especially, this is that moment in our life that we waited for to be the people that we watched on TV. Don't, give me props or whatever. I've never been a hater, so I'll give everybody their props when it's due. But give me something worth giving you props for. Because we still are on the same level. We still all ain't made it. Ain't nobody put Vegas or the West Coast on since Nipsey, to keep it real. Blueface doing his thing, that's cool. But other than that, like, come on. There's a lot of hungry niggas out here, Yellow Beezy and, excuse my language, but, we all out here grinding, but ain't too many people really notable.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I definitely feel that, man. Nipsey Hussle was one of a kind, though, man. What I liked about him, man, he built communities, man, with all the stuff that he did. Even though the type of music he did, he had a positive message and stuff behind him, and he was actually trying to do something.
And that's why I loved him, and that's why when he died, I promise you, even to this day, to keep it so real, it's hard for me to even watch his songs on my YouTube for the simple fact that I used to play him every day from 2004 or not even 2009. Let me say that back, from 2009 all the way up until he passed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. The king. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, that I felt like he was like my brother. I felt like he was from my set, to keep it so real. I'm from Dago, but he from L.A. And dreams and hopes in one. And when he got, when he passed, it was just like, man, I didn't want to rap for a minute. But then I told myself in my song Home, like I said, like I got to, because if I didn't rap and I didn't keep pushing all this that I stand for, that he stood for, then it's like he died in vain at the end of the damn day. Why was he fighting for equality and for us to be able to say we Crips and people to say they Bloods and really be proud of where they from and their neighborhoods and everything else, if we were just gonna stop all that when he dies and go back to beefing and doing all the stupid shit that we weren't just on Unity. He just dropped a video with YG as far as, last time that I checked, people coming, all of them coming together, Bloods and Crips and all that. You feel me? Just signed treaties and everything else. Right? Was just supposed to meet with the police department, and then all of a sudden he gets shot. Like, it was crazy. But, that's how the world works, especially America, I guess.
Nah, man, you're right, man. They don't want nobody to basically be up there or somebody actually spit some type of unity, getting people together. They rather the violence and the drugs and the alcohol kill us all slowly. Shoot, man, that's just how it works, brother.
If they can't control us, they're gonna try to criminalize this, and that's a lot of the trending. What's been happening in America, like, if you won't, you won't. And that's why I'm like, I truly believe, like, that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't made it as far as I should have made it, for the simple fact that I do speak on stuff like that, so hopefully one day I'll get a chance to.
If you could perform anywhere in the world, man, where would you perform at, brother, and why?
If I could perform anywhere in the world, right now, I've been thinking about Dubai. Been sounding good to me as far as, like, where I work at on one of my other jobs. It's a major restaurant company, so it's just like, if I could work anywhere, I would go to Dubai. I heard that's the city in the sky. To keep it real and to cut all the bullshit. You feel me? I heard they really love our culture. They love hip hop. They love everything about us. So if it's really the city in the sky, I think that'll be some dope shit. And I'll shoot a dope video because that's what I'm about. The art form, the entertainment, and the media with it. And I'll be in love with that. But if it had to be something nationally, because, I am a felon. Shit, I like out here, anywhere. I would love to rock somewhere Miami Beach. I would love to do a BET cipher or a major cipher with like some real, like, not saying a lot of artists ain't real, because I've been in Four Style Cipher that's on YouTube. I've been in ciphers and stuff before, but to do a real industry cipher, yeah, I would love to do that. That would be where I would love to perform, like the BET Awards, or New York, Times Square, Madison Garden, places when you from the West Coast you don't necessarily ever think about going. You think about going, but you ain't ever been. So
Yeah.
I'll go somewhere, either, like I said, New York or Miami. Shoot.
Okay, but that's tight. Shoot, man, I'm gonna put you on the spot, brother.
Okay.
If you could for us, bust a freestyle, but try not to cuss, man, just to give people a taste of what you got.
Okay. All right. Let me put this down real quick. Yo, for my Arizona listeners, you know how I am and how the chain keep glistening. I know they listening. They wishing on him, but I ain't no wishing, man. Something like a fisherman, how I bring him in. She looking like, damn. I said, hold up your chin, because I'm finna splash. Ain't soldier man, you already know. Ain't no boy holding them. When I hop up on about, they looking like, damn. Oh, I didn't want to cuss, but did, man. Whoa, I gotta come round, spit it. Oh, man, whew. I should have sat down, but let me switch it up, though. Finna come through, switch it up with a sick flow. You already know, come through, 30 crypto. Hating on me, but no, I ain't from 6, so I love the homies, and I still come in and switch, though. Switch flows up on them, they looking real, though. Dang, I should have threw a beat on, nigga, my bad. He did put me on the spot. Oh, shit, but shit.
Nah, that's all good, man.
Next time we gonna have that shit better for you.
Yeah, nah, that's all good, man.
I let it warm up. I let a lyrical exercise. Like I said, I do it for the sport. It ain't nothing to hurt me. You feel me? It just make me better at the end of the day.
Nah, that's all good.
Like I said, I'm a rider, my nigga. That whole part. Anybody got something to say about the freestyle? See me on the right. See me on the 16s, nigga. That part. You feel me? I'm gonna have hella emails after that. Shoot. Cutty, you know you should have read something and just spit that shit. Look, nigga, I ain't Meek Mill, nigga. Nigga, I ain't Tory Lanez, nigga. Come on now, nigga. He said freestyle, nigga. Shit, I write. I'm a writer, nigga. Shit.
Man, is there anything else you got going on, man? You said you model, you rap, shoot, man, you just got a lot of things, man. Do you make any beats or play any type of instruments?
Right now, I don't make any beats, I'll try to stay in my lane as far as writing lyrics and stuff, but for the most part, I do play acoustic guitar while we bullshit. And I do play the guitar in the video. I really do own, and I really do play that motherfucker at practice. Up until about a week ago when I was tuning it, and I snapped the F chord, or not the F chord, the A chord on it. And I was like, dang. So I just got to go back to Guitar Center, get it fixed or whatever. But, I play the guitar, like beginner status, nothing too great, no solos or nothing yet, but I plan to eventually incorporate it into my live performances. This is why I say when I do perform, they gonna pay, because I'm really gonna sit down the first 10, 15 minutes and give you something you ain't never seen or heard before. I promise you that it's gonna be worth the money. We're gonna take it back to Bad Boy in the 90s. We're gonna take it back to, as we proceed to give you what you need type and feel when I get on the stage, so that's the whole vibe. I'm trying to get ready to have fans feel that they're getting their money's worth. I got the Clack Out Volume 2 dropping very soon. This mixtape's been anticipated for the last 2-3 years, ever since I dropped Volume 1 on that Piff. It really been going places. That's my brand, the Clack Out. So Volume 2's dropping soon. I got Guns N' Roses Volume 2 also dropping very soon. That one's gonna drop first. That's why you've been seeing a lot of roses. When you see me in the roses, it's Guns N' Roses. Why do we say that? Because at the end of the day, a lot of the places I've been, especially on the West West Coast. You dig? A lot of the shit come down to Guns and Roses. Either you gonna hand somebody a guns or you gonna throw a rose over them. That's just how it goes. So once again, that's why I got working the Clock Out Volume 2 and Guns N' Roses Volume 2, and also I got the Cutty Volume 1 in the works. You know, if you didn't know, that's something like the Carter. It's in the form, the shape of, if you didn't see the wordplay. But I'm going to do something different on that one. I want it to be a DJ-based mixtape where everything is basically back to the old school ways. You know, I miss how we used to have mixtapes and the whole thing, the whole CD is a whole one track with different beats, and DJs got cuts in it and everything else, like a old school DJ Green Lantern mixtape and a DJ Encore and DJ Envy. That's the type of mixtapes I'm trying to do. DJ Drama, you know, Gangsta Brazils type shit. You know, that's the shit I'm trying to take my shit back to. You know, I'm trying to take hip hop back to its roots. You know, the Four Elements type. You feel me? Stuff that a lot of these cats out here popping perks and shit ain't gonna speak on. They don't know nothing about. And this is why a lot of us, and that's why I said, when my time is gonna be my time, because I'm gonna really be able to bridge the gap between the old school and the new school. Right now, a lot of us is just standing back like, dang, we wish hip hop was on this, but right now we on this. So we just gotta wait till it's our time, no matter how long that may be. When it is, it will be, because I'm just getting better every year. You can ask every single one of my fans, and please believe that ain't many at this point, but it is building. And when I say ain't many, that is not talking down on any of them that's been with me since about 2009, when I officially started dropping recording on record. You know, that's just literally saying I ain't out one of these dudes that been rapping for a year and got 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million followers. No, I've been rapping for over 10, 15 years. And the people who listen really listen. The people who love me really love me and really could tell you my son's name, my other son's name, could tell you where I lived, what cities, what jobs I worked. You know what I'm saying? They can tell you about me. They're real followers and nothing generic, nothing that I bought, nothing that, oh, hey, you want to be in the video? Here's $20. Come to my video. No, everybody that's in my video really wanted to be there and really took time out of their day in their life to show support and love, and I showed it back. You know, certain things just happen when you're around, and that's all we said. But yeah, man, you know, that's for the most part. You know, besides all the music videos I'm finna drop on my YouTube, Ace Cutty, you know, subscribe, one word. I'm finna drop hella music videos to back up all my old stuff, but everything that I'm recording in the booth from now on, like after anger management that I'm dropping, is all a different level of production and engineering and work into it. Like we were talking about when we first started the interview. Everything after this is going to be less cuss words, more stuff, because I've been learning in my transition, figuring out ways to express myself, not even just with the cuss words, because I've been cutting down on that, you know, and I've been believing like people only cuss because they're not intelligent enough to think of other words to replace that, so on and so forth. But for the most part, just the topics and just what we're actually content rapping about in the songs, that's what I want to focus on contouring my new music around. I want to contour it around actually stuff that when my son hear it and the other kids hear it and parents hear it, they're able to be like, okay, let's play this in the car when we driving. Let's play this when we're out at the park or whatever the case is. Let's play this at our next barbecue. You know, a lot of my songs, they're cool, they're tight, like everybody say, but I just can't really play it around nobody because I gotta be feeling just you. I gotta be, you know, in my zone for just Cutty, and that's kind of hard to vibe with somebody if we the only ones vibing. So I need to broaden my audience, and that's what I'm working on. Basically, broadening my audience for people to be able to feel comfortable with. Let me introduce this artist to my friend. Let me introduce this artist to my girlfriend. Let me introduce this artist to my boyfriend. Why? Because now I know that they're serious enough about their craft. They're not going to say nothing that I gotta explain later. Like, dang, well, why did he say that? Well, because he be right. No, I fully understand. I heard my fans, but I'll be trying to let them know and let a lot of people know. A lot of things being said now and that's been said before had to be said just so the blueprint and the foundation can be laid. Because if it isn't said before, if I didn't let you know where I was from the gate, if I didn't let you know where, this is all the stuff and places where we grew up from. But like Nipsey said, one of the first things that we asked, hey, where you from? You know what I'm saying? That's everyday life to us. So as soon as I hop on the web, I'm letting you know where I'm from, everything I do, whatever the case is, give you my background, my street facts, all that. So you can be able to judge from the gate if you messing with me or not. And if not, it's no love lost or whatever, because I'm always going to be who I am, always going to be what I am. But still, it had to be said. And that's why I'm like, now that everything, for the most part, is said like I want it to be said, now I can really do what I want to do, go back to rapping about the topics and the things I want to. I ain't got to be in the video now every time with my blue rag or my Make America Crip Again hat, or no, because I'm already branded with this shit at this point now. You already know when you see me that I'm the nigga that started this shit from the back, as far as not started it, but shout out to Cousin on, Sig, but the nigga who, at the end of the day, poster boy for it. So when I do it, it's like now I can wear in the video red roses and more stuff that more people could vibe with, and now I could bring some of the homies from Bloods in the video and all this. Why? Because you already know where I'm from. You already know what I've been through. If you were listening, you already know what I'm about. So it's gonna be no love lost by the time you see all this other stuff happening. And it's like, what? Well, what? Because now I'm being now I'm transitioning into the mainstream, because I had my fun for 10 years over that, just doing me. So now when you get older, it's like, well, if we're going to be rapping, we might as well figure out a way to really get paid for it. And that all starts with rebranding yourself.
Yeah, dang, man, you got a lot of big dreams and ambitions, and shit, man. It seems like you ready for the world, man. You ready to get your stuff out there.
9, I promise you. Been ready since age 9. I'm telling you. Yeah, so when Bow Wow and Lil Romeo was out there rapping and shit, I was right there walking with them, hoping and wishing. I'm telling you.
Yeah, just shoot, man. Just keep up your dream, man, and keep up what you're doing, man. And shoot. Also, in that video, man, I did see you pick up the guitar, man. So you, yeah, man. Shoot, I got a guitar too, man. I can't play it lick. I'm trying to learn how to do a little bit of something.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like they say, guitar is one of the easiest instruments to play, and once you learn to play it, besides the piano, you can play any other instrument because you know how to read music. All the other instruments is just basically learning where to position your fingers at. And that's why I'm like, I learned to start playing guitar when I was in prison, and that's why I said, like, I know a little something, so I copped it again because I was like, this is the exact model we have, and I know exactly where to position it, and that's why I said I was retuning it and about a week ago, and then I snapped the A chord on it, and that's why I was like, man, yeah, I got to take it to the guitar center and just let the professionals do this, so I can really start practicing again, because I really want to incorporate it, like I said, back into the show. Start off with a couple cover songs, Killing Me Softly, just to name one. Like, when I start my show, for everybody, while the crowd is getting seated, while they're waiting, I'll play a little something, I'll mess around, you know what I'm saying? Before we really get hyped and get into it. And that's why I was like, I got a lot of stored notebooks and plans and blueprints, everything that just needed money just, you know, the only reason why I still slave over 500-degree burgers at restaurants and stuff, just so I can put it away and try and be able to make the moves that I've been making year after year and get bigger and bigger if I can, and if it's in my will and if it's in God's will, we can make it happen. And that's what I've been pushing forward to.
Yeah, man, just like your shoot the hat that you wearing, man. I like that dream chasing.
Yeah, the dream chasing hat. Yeah,
yeah, man. You chasing your dreams, and you basically just building it up slowly but surely, man. That's shoot, man.
Yeah.
I think that's what we all. Well, shoot, I wouldn't say that for everybody, but like there's a lot of people that's out there chasing their dreams, and like you said, man, you got to start from somewhere and just keep building slowly but surely, man. Like with me and this radio thing, I've been doing this since July, but I've been on the radio for like 7 years, but this is a whole different experience. Yeah, this is a whole different experience with me interviewing cats. I'm more like behind the scenes with video stuff and all that good stuff instead of
actually on the podcast and interviewing and getting their point of views. Well,
yeah, so
that's cool.
So man,
where did you used to do the radio at?
Huh?
Where did you used to do the radio at?
There's a radio station in Tucson, Arizona. It's called KXCI. It's a local radio station. And
not to cut you off, my bad, but I was just in Arizona like last year and stuff. We was through Glendale and a couple parts out there in Phoenix. So I was like, okay, but yeah, Tucson's different. But I hear you. Keep going, big dog.
Oh yeah, KXCI, and then they had a TV station, Access Tucson, that closed in 2015. But that's what I learned how to do the whole production side. Like, is say I can direct. Sure, I could direct a whole TV show. I could direct the news if if somebody gave me opportunity. I could direct the news. I could do the audio, camera, graphics, and I could do all that stuff.
That's hella dope. Yes.
So now I'm just kind of incorporating that with this. Like right now, I'm recording just your voice. For some reason, I couldn't get your video, and that's why I was having difficulty with. But at least we got your voice recorded. But that's my whole thing. I'm working on a movie right now. I put that on hold because everything else is coming up, man. Sure, I'm actually starting to get a lot of cats hit me up just to do interviews, and I just basically treat the interviews, man, as an introduction to who I'm talking to, man, and just keep up with what they're doing. So it's not like serious, like, man, where you from, man, what you gonna do, what you gonna do with your life.
It's just something to have the people keep going, like, oh, now this is what happened. Yeah, that's cool. And that's cool because, like I said, at the end of the day, there's a lot of people who I feel, especially through my experiences and through a lot of the people I've met in life, and I've always told myself, and it's one of the scariest things, like when you do music, I was growing up, I've seen a lot of fathers and a lot of people who used to do music, used to sing, used to rap, used to be a part of so many groups and so many things. And they always come to one thing and be like, I had to stop because of my kids. I had to stop because at the end of the day, I had to take, Timmy to school and pick Shonda up from, daycare or whatever the case was, and then still work. And then, they want me to go on tour and want me to do these shows. I ain't even got energy for none of that. I'm trying to go to sleep and rest up for the next time I got to do it. Like all this. And back then, it didn't make sense. But now it made sense. Made sense. So to me, it's like, as long as people see, like you say, even these little snippets, even these little things that, okay, this person's actually serious, though. This person's actually trying. He's consistently out here believing, pushing, dropping year after yes, that's what you want when you want somebody to invest in, somebody to believe in. You want somebody that well, shoot, if I put them in the right situation, they're going to keep making music for me. They're going to keep that bag looking right. They're going to keep making sure that we stable with what we doing in believing in this. Because a lot of these other artists, like I said, they'll drop a hit, they'll drop something, but 2 years Where they at? They on TV doing Love and Hip Hop or something, and that's barely making them $1. You know, like let's keep it real. Like at the end of the day, you fake it till you make it. But I ain't faking shit, so that's why I ain't made it. Period. Period. That is crazy.
Yeah, but you gotta take the little. Yeah, man, you gotta take it with what you do. Like, you know, man, I got my wife and daughter, man. I'm still chasing my dream, or whether slowly but surely, man. It's
getting there, and that's what I say in due time. Yes.
Yeah, man. God is pushing me to do stuff, man. I'm starting to buy studio equipment and lights and all this other stuff.
Like,
I'm like, why am I buying this
yeah.
stuff? Something's pushing me to do it. So.
And it's just lining up every time, and that's what I'm saying. Like it will, as long as you stay invested, and like people tell me, stay consistent. And that's what I was saying with them stories and stuff. At the end of the day, when it comes to the interviews and stuff, it may be one small one here, one small one there, another small one, but dang, all that adds up to a pretty big portfolio if you really check the stats, if you really keep it count and looking at the record. Like, hey, he kind of did, yeah, we kind of been here a minute.
Yeah, but you're actually my your interview number 51 ever since I started in July.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, shoot, because like I said, still top 100, and like I said, I wish we could have did the video. I done got dressed up and everything ready for you. Like, man, I know we gonna get some views off of this. I promise. So the next interview, when I get a little bit more famous, like I said, they wanted me to do the GERD Awards this year. I'm trying to slide through and make it to be up in there. You know, if you ain't heard of it, it's the award show in New York that basically, to sum it all up, a lot of Crips, Crip organization, like our organization basically, is a part of, but they honor a lot of people in music though, whether you're Blood, Crip, wherever, it don't even matter, but mostly that's who puts it on, type shit. But at the end of the day, they done had Bone Thugs and Harmony, they done got a good award. A lot of people, you know, all on Instagram, it's all verified, you can all check it out. But at the end of the day, I was going to slide through there, so shout out to Cousin Lauren, Pennsylvania, because I got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm just trying to take and count my blessings as they come, and not lean too much into thinking that I'm bigger than I'm in, but at the same time not get blindsided by the reality, because I think that's where a lot of other people fall short when they think, oh, I'm just a regular dude, and then that's when you got haters and people pulling up and shooting and all this other shit at you, and I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. So I always stay on guard, and I always just be on my P's and Q's as far as that go. But, you know, I keep the good vibes. I keep it just focused on music. That's why I'll be good everywhere I go, you know, in my eyes for the most part, and I don't be a fool or naive with nothing. But at the same time, I know if the energy I'm bringing, whether you Blood, Crip, wherever, GD, BD, whatever, wherever I'm going, SA, you know what I'm saying? As long as we just talking about music and that's all we really own, it don't matter where you from. Music is as good as money. The people I mess with, music is as good as money. You can quote me on that. Because at the end of the day, people can give you music. You can give somebody music and it could take them somewhere else. It can take them to a happier place. It could take them into a whole different thought from whatever they're going through at that moment. And as soon as you give it to them, I swear they don't even care what the price is. If I hear a beat that's really fire, I don't even care what the price is. I'll buy it. I swear to God I will. But other than that, I ain't heard nothing worth buying, so I'm just jacking like 50 did until he blew up. That part. Can I follow the formula and stick to the script like my elders did before me? I'm just saying. But for the most part, yeah, you know, you get my gist.
Yeah, right on.
There's a lot going on.
Shoot, man, you're real. Well, shoot, man, is there any final thoughts you'd like to let our listeners know about you, what you got going on, or what's good?
Shoot, I mean, I kind of feel like I basically said most of it, but for the most part, like I said, you can follow me on Instagram, Ace Cutty the God. That's my, you know, page finna be verified, but that's my main page, Ace Cutty. One word back / is my photo shoot page, and then my YouTube is Ace Cutty, like one word on YouTube, and I'm verified on Google. So as soon as you Google me, Everything with the Verify is me. Everything on iTunes, Spotify, all major platforms is me. So best believe we out here really working. We really grinding. I got a lot more interviews and hopefully major ciphers and stuff coming up in the future. SSSW, speak that in existence. XXL, freshman class, speak that in existence. We trying to get there. So just look out for me. Like I said, Google me, Ace Cutty. That's it. That's about it.
All right, brother, man. That's definitely good talking to you. I'm going to keep up with you, though, man, because definitely want to get some more, what you got going on and stuff. So, man, I'll hit you up from time to time just to see what you're doing, man. I appreciate, again, you taking time out to talk to me here at Curb Radio and also letting our listeners know a little bit about you and what you got going on.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate you guys for having me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking the time out to show love to Ace Cutty, Vegas, and the West Coast. You already know.
Hey, man, man, I'm all about supporting any artist or anybody that's out there doing something in the community, man. Man, so it's all love this way, brother.
Yes, sir. And one more thing, my bad. Like I was going to say, well, I'll shout out Vegas. Let me do shout out to other team out here. Like I said, we got some other artists out here too. Superb C3, Sauced Up Swag, Swaggy Taylor, Mickey Mac, Cheese the Great. We got some other artists out here really grinding. Can't forget Baby Gun Horace. Artists really out here grinding and rapping that really deserve a chance. So once you come to Vegas, the West Coast, all that, you're going to really see we really out here getting it. And if you need a collab or feature, I got plenty of other interviews for you to do. I got plenty of other people that love networking on the same level, professional business, good vibes only. You already know, man. And if you ever out here, man, just hit me. We got you. Like I said, I work a couple restaurants. I get you a couple comps, big dog. You good with me and my brother.
All right, man. It's all love, brother, man. Will you have a good night, man. Peace, love, and blessings, man. And thanks again for taking time out with me, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bless always. God, I got you.
All right, now. Peace out now, Ace Cutty.
All right. Later, sir.
That was a good interview with that brother. He out there on the grind. I'm actually going to get into one of his cuts now.
Can you hear that soul? Can you hear that soul? We call it Hoodful Soul. Can you hear that soul? Can you hear that soul? Can you hear that soul? We call it Hoodful Soul. Look, I write these scriptures just to paint the picture. Clear as you see kids to pass it you way in a piss cup. I used to stick up, now the pattern pick up. Hail from the west where legends die, but we miss ya. And if I'm Simba on my way next to Simba, let me take this pride to a whole nother millennia. They wasn't feeling cut, now that cloud getting up. Ladies love that working out before even flicking up. More than a handsome face, yet they can't get enough. So don't be selfish, little mama, you gotta share Ace cut. Pretty hair and butt, may tip if she giving up. Exceptional head, I heard, get you a bourbon clutch. Did I say too much? Probably need to pray as much. But instead I go through this paper like I'm blazing a Dutch. Lazarus, she's so sexy, raising them up. Territorial, that's my bitch, even raising my pups. Can you hear that soul? Can you hear that soul? We call it Hoodful Soul. Can you hear that soul? Can you hear that soul? Can you hear that soul? We call this Hoodful Soul. Woo! I'ma get him, I'ma hit him, I'ma split him, I'ma rip him. If you push, I go from Spider-Man to Venom. Hoes check they click in case I choose to tend them, but I'm a real G. They know just from the denim. Brody told me they like cars, okay to random. Cause you only live once while driving, same old lemon. Puff all that, wouldn't get a word when she spinning. Pay me in attention and be friend these women. Just like I tell my kids, be friends with children. I'm just manifesting young guys of King living. I screwed up, then I grew up. If I could start from scratch, still wouldn't trade these blue chucks to the rude dust. Mama always wanted me to make a few bucks without having a question. Where son was robbing, I just had my hood giving back, cause we starving, trying to see better days, but y'all cop calling. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? We call it Hoodful Soul. Can you hear that soul? Can you hear that soul? Can you hear that soul? We call this Hoodful Soul.